Hello children. So today we are going to learn rounding to the nearest 10. Okay? Now to start rounding the number, you must know the smaller and bigger numbers. Okay? You know that we represent number on the number line, isn't it? Okay. Now this is your number line from 1 to 10. Okay? And the middle number is 5. So the smaller number tells you to stay. Okay? And the bigger number tells you to go up to the next 10. Okay? Now let's understand this with an example. Okay. Now for example, we have this number 42. Okay? Now first you always should figure out which number is at the tens place. Okay, so you already know to represent the number in the place value chart, right? So the number at tens place is 4. Okay, the number at ones place is the boss. This number tells us whether to stay or to go up. Okay, so in 42, 2 is the boss, and 2 is going to tell 4 whether it will stay or go up. Now remember, in the number line, the numbers smaller than 5 tells us to stay. Okay, now we have 2 here. Okay, and 2 is smaller. It goes to this side in the number line, right? It's the smaller number. It's smaller than 5. So 2 will tell 4 to stay. Okay, so we'll write 4 as it is, and instead of 2 we'll write 40. So 42 is rounded to 40. Okay, now let's understand with one more example. Okay, so we have this number 13 now. Let's figure out the number at tens and ones place quickly. So you know how to represent number on the place value? Great. Okay, so the number at ones place is at tens place is 1. So this is the tens place, and the boss here is 3. Now 3 is going to tell 1 whether to stay or to go up. Now we will check the number 9. We know that 1 is smaller than 5, so 1 is going to stay, and in place of 3 we will write 0. So 13 is rounded to 10. Okay, let's understand with other example. Now we have 57 here. Okay, quickly we are going to place our number on the place value chart. Okay, so just to figure out which number is at tens place and which number is at ones place. Okay, now we have 5 at tens place, and the boss here is 7. 7 is going to tell 5 whether to stay or to move up to the next 10. Okay, now we will check the number line and we will see where is 7. Is it greater than 5 or smaller than 5? Okay, let's check. 7 is here. It's bigger than 5. Okay, and we know that when the number at ones place is bigger than 5, it tells the number at tens place to move 1 step ahead, okay, to the next 10. Okay, so 5, the next 10 is tens is 6, and this in place of 7 we will write 0. Okay, so 57 is rounded to 60. Let's understand with one more example. Okay, now we have 38. Okay, again we will quickly figure out which number is at tens place and which number is at ones place. Okay, so we have 3 at tens place and 8 at ones place. 8 is our boss here, and it's going to tell 3 whether to stay or move up to the next tens. Okay, let's see where is 8 in the number line. Is it bigger than 5 or is it smaller than 5? Now here is our number line. We can see 8 here, which is bigger than 5. So 8 is going to tell 3 that 3 has to move to the next 10. Okay, 3 has to move to the next 10. Okay, so the next 10 tends to 3 is 4, and instead of 8 we are going to write 0. So 38 is rounded to 40. Okay, now 70. This is little tricky, children. Okay, it's 70. When we round to tens, our ones place is always 0. If you go to the previous examples, you will see that the number at ones place, when we have rounded it off, it's always 0. Okay, so when you have 0 at ones place, let's place it in the place value chart. So when you have 0 at ones place, we don't round off the number because it's already rounded. Okay, so 70 stays 70. Okay, one more example. Now we have 25. Okay, so again we are going to place the number in the place value chart to figure out which number is at tens and which number is at ones. Here 2 is at tens place and 5 is at ones place, and 5 is our boss. 5 is going to tell 2 whether to stay or to go to the next tens. Okay, we know that the numbers from 5 and above 5 tells the number at tens place to go to the next tens. Okay, now here we have 5, so 5 will tell 2 to go to the next 10. The next 10 to 2 is 3. Okay, we will write 3 here, and in place of 5 we will write a 0. So 25 is rounded to 30.